Yo, what's good, Meat Boys? Thanks for flipping this video. Quick shout out to our latest subs, Brandon Phillip, Julio B, John Darville from the Darville Death Squad. Nice call on Parker Porter, by the way. Isaac Arana, Zaid Alfaris, Mansoor Hazmati Shemaev, and of course, this guy. You see the text. It's another absolute meat banger. We have the Georgian Warrior, Ilia Topuria, taking on Damon Jackson. Damon Jackson was really gritty in his last fight versus Mirsad Bektic. He got a third-round finish, and Bektic tried to put him away in that fight, but Damon Jackson refused to quit, despite being pretty gassed out. He ended up tiring Bektic out and got the late submission in that third round. It was a nice UFC return debut for Jackson, but he's going up against Ilia Topuria, who we learned in our last fight was an absolute savage. He smashed Yusuf Zalal, and he was dominant start to finish in that fight. Before that, he had finished all of his opponents, BJJ black belts, and can smash you on the feet too. Undefeated Topuria. Going up against, though, the more experienced Damon Jackson in this one. Why is Topuria a straight-up meat lock for Thermopylae and the boys in this one?
Thermopylae, he was letting us know never bet against a underdog when it's a Georgian brethren. And look what we have here. He is not the underdog anymore, so it looks like a lot of people taking notes. I think this is an absolute meat lock. We clearly saw how good of a fighter he was versus Yusuf, and he absolutely mauled him. And I don't think the Leech has a chance. I mean, Yusuf, I think, was even a higher level than the Leech. So I think the Leech will go back to his swamp once the Georgia brother's done with him.
Fair enough, and I don't know. There's something within me that does take exception to Damon Jackson claiming himself to be the leech. I know Li Jin Lang is the true leech out there. So I'm with you though. I think Ilia Topuria. I think he's sending the fake leech back to the swamp as mentioned. How do you see Topuria getting this one done? Because Damon Jackson's game is kind of survive on the feet, not wow you with anything too spectacular, and then find a way to use his length to get a slick submission. But Topuria's no joke on the ground, and he's obviously no joke standing up as well. So how do you see him getting this done against Damon Jackson?
Yeah, I see Damon going either the distance. Damon's gonna get a loss on that, or he's gonna get knocked out by Topuria. I think it's gonna be a ground and pound TKO if it is a finish.
I feel you on that. If you look at Tapology, 75% is going with Topuria, and a majority says decision. So if you're feeling a little froggy, you might want to check out the stoppage numbers, both the TKO and the submission for Topuria, because there might be some juicy beef in there. It's another absolute meat lock. We're trying to get our record back on track after last week's disaster. So we're going to be throwing down 125 at minus 220 Topuria odds. It's going to net 56.82. Keeping us well within the green. So it's another meat lock, boys. Take it to the grill and get the bill.